Hello, everyone. I want to give you some incredible news that I am just has just been revealed and or confirmed for me. So my last video that I uploaded last night um, on the 10th, today's the 11th of December, and I was talking about basically the land of Tartaria. And what I was referring to, and I would encourage you to please listen to that video if you haven't already. What I was referring to was the notion of all these pictures from the 1800s to the late 800s to the early 1900s in America, where there are all these old photographs that show these incredibly structured cities in America, and uh, basically white folks playing stupid as to, we don't know where these came from, but they do state that that they know that white people didn't build those buildings. So, and what I alluded to was probably because black folks who were emancipated from slavery probably actually built those towns that they were then ran out of during lynchings and burnings and shootings and whatnot. And then I also stated too, the key thing that I stated was that when the European was invading or taking over this landmass, North and South America, that many of the inhabitants of this land who were well advanced, I mean well advanced, technology-wise than any other civilization, that they knew and perhaps left this planet and quite literally the solar system, because they understood that it was the time for Satan, the devil, to rule, and his demon horde were with him, and they had to take over the world, or this was their world, right? After they had taken over numerous worlds around the globe. And so today, a video was published. It is a little after 12 o'clock here in California. But 3 hours ago, a video was published by the Angry Astronaut. And the title of the video was Bigger News Than Three-Eye Atlas. And it says that this astronomer found thousands of UFOs in our orbit. And I would encourage you to go look at that, because it is a woman. I believe she's from Switzerland. And you know, up in that part of the globe, they do have clear skies where they can do really finite astronomy. But she basically just said the same thing that that the creator of the universe revealed to me, which was she believes, this astronomer, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce her name. I'm not going to butcher it, but I would encourage you to go watch the video after you listen to this one. That she thinks that those objects have been in orbit, and check this out, the date she gave was for at least 500 years. Now, she goes on to say that a lot of her fellow professionals, her fellow astronomers and physicists, you know, they have a different idea. And I bet you a lot of them are from America. But she's like, no, that they've been here for quite some time. And she even speculates, just to put the cherry on top, she even speculates that they may be human. And right now I am praising Yah, because I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, that some of the revelation that we're receiving, that it's not hocus pocus. We are, oh my goodness, what is coming to me now is that they could be our ancestors that, I don't know if they died or not when they went up there, maybe not, because we don't have the full story about what was going on during the time of Satan finally taking hold of the worlds of this of his dominion. We don't know what those people, how long they lived in, and if they were even imperfect. Do you know what I mean? So we don't have the whole story. So these could be people that have lived this long, or they could be generations that had just been basically hanging out in orbit. And so this the podcast that I've listened to is very illuminating, and is directly related to us that this is coming out right now. It is not a trivial occurrence, the information that's coming out. And I am of the firm belief that anything that's outside the mainstream media is closer to the truth, and that the mainstream media allegedly has more reason to not tell us the story, the true story, and nothing but the truth and the whole truth, because they're invested in this world continuing on at all costs. So they're invested in whatever they have to say in order to keep this world going. But it's over now. It's over for them, and you know what? They're not going down with the fight. That's also my firm belief too. And I also, every time I was listening to this, every time I was listening to that woman speak, the words of the Lord's great army, the Lord's great army, the Lord's great army. And I am just so, oh my goodness, you don't know how this fills me up to have that confirmation that what you are saying is not outlandish. That is probably closer to the truth. And then I'm thinking about that dream state communication that I received, and the vision of that before Jehovah uses someone, he will often raise them up as a sign. And seeing that human form being lifted up in the air, lifted up into the atmosphere, and then literally glowing this big old beam of light from the center of the chest. And so, oh my goodness, we have something that is awesome, that is absolutely taking place right now. Can you imagine what is going on in space right now? Can you really, really imagine with Oumuamua, Three-Eye Atlas, and then I think it's the other, there's another object too. Can you imagine what kind of communication may be going on between all of these heavenly bodies that are now circumventing not only our solar system, but our planet? Can you imagine what the mustering must be going on up there right now? Can you imagine the power that is literally orbiting around us right now? And how that might give reason for Satan's children to lie, and just to do it so blatantly that even your common everyday folk who are not Hebrew Israelites will be able to say, no, call a spade, will be able to discern that, no, this is y'all, even though they have the NASA moniker or the space agency, regular folk realize that no, they're not telling us the truth. Our fathers are telling us lies right now to our face boldly. Praise the Most High Creator, because I believe that the Most High is now showing out right now. This is incredible, incredible, incredible. And I believe the truth that they only just got a smidge of it. So what is going to happen to Mystery Babylon? What is gearing up for Mystery Babylon? What is it? It is, oh my goodness. Don't doubt your dreams or the prophecies or the illuminations that's coming to you, Hebrew family. I think, like I said, I truly, truly believe that the angels are here among us on this planet. I was focused also on Three-Eye Atlas, but it did not occur to me. Well, maybe it did. I just can't remember if I said it in any other of my other videos. But this woman has says that there's thousands of them floating literally in our orbit of the earth, in the orbit of the earth, floating around. And she said that that sometimes it could be mistaken for debris, but it's not. That there's actually, I guess, trajectory. There's like signs of intelligence. So more to be revealed. I think we are in the last, I swear, I believe we're in the last moment of this dominion. We're in the last moments. I know everybody's kind of worried about 2026, but damn, are we going to make it out of 2025? Let's not close the door on 2025 yet. I think there's more to be revealed. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But a lot of these, a lot of white folks are now starting to break ranks. They're not just content to let the lie to live because of the official stamp that is being given. These people are now going even against their benefactors to tell the truth. And I believe that that's also to the Most High motivating their spirit, even against themselves, to call a spade and not to sit up here and go along with the narrative. They're being forced to confront the truth and throughout their own mouths say it. So yeah, I would say go ahead and take a look at that video. And also I know that that many of you are probably looking at a lot of the anything with Judah or Israel in the moniker. I would say take a look at that, because you're probably going to get more of the spiritual truth, where most likely you'll probably find on the fringes of this world the children of Esau who are breaking ranks. You will have to do the fringe videos and step away from the official narrative in order to find some sprinklings of truth coming out. Anyway, good news, encouraging news for us. Thank you. Stay tuned.